Welcome back, y'all. It's been a minute, but I had to click this. Dave Chappelle has issued a challenge to the LGBTQ community in a new Untitled special on his Instagram. Y'all make sure to follow, donate if you want to keep seeing content like this. But we had to go over this as a family, y'all. Now, Dave Chappelle caught some heat from his last stand-up and has seemingly responded. Let's listen to it.
To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands. And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny. I desperately want people to see this movie, but I understand why investors would be nervous. Since nobody will touch it, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will make it available for all of you in 10 American cities, going on sale in the next few days. You will be able to see this movie in its entirety, and you can see what they're trying to obstruct you from seeing. And you can judge for yourself, but you cannot have this conversation and exclude my voice from it. That is only fair. You have to answer the question, am I canceled or not? Then let's go. Thank you very much, and good night.
There you have it, man. Now, what do I think about this? I like that he is responding to the backlash from the closer in this way, and that he is attempting to stand up to this cancel culture machine that I keep saying I feel like much of cancel culture is canceling people that mainstream America would drive by. If they saw them walking on foot, they would drive by and lock their windows. Cancel culture is like canceling people that America has already attempted to cancel. I also like to see him speak on some of the hypocrisy from the LGBTQ community, saying, we want our feelings to be accepted, but a lot of times when I log on to social media, a lot of the hate is you might be surprised where it's coming from. Now, my critique, I don't like the product placement. I don't like that, George Floyd's name was used and there's money attached to it and it's a selling point. It's like, what's the real goal? Is it really George Floyd? Like, is it really to bring awareness to the George Floyd situation? Because it's a way for you to tell how crazy America still is. Because the minute you say his name, some people instantly start talking about toxicology reports and blah, 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 blah. When if it was somebody else, they would just say, oh no, rest in peace to this person, prayers up to the family. That does need to be talked about. Is Dave Chappelle using George Floyd's name as leverage to give him a leg up to fight against cancel culture and the LGBTQ community? Is he doing that? I don't know. It kind of felt like it. It didn't all the way feel like this was from a genuine place. Also, I can totally understand people who say Dave Chappelle is a clone at this point. I'm just going to put that out there too. His demeanor, he seems weighted down. He just seems very different, but it also could be that he's carrying the weight of these things on his shoulders. Who knows, man? Um, it's interesting to see Dave combat cancel culture for real. I don't agree with hurting people for the sake of sounding woke. Like, I'm not one of those people that says, "Oh, free speech, and if you're offended, then just F you." Like, I'm not one of those people. But I do feel like someone should fight against how quickly, especially African Americans, are canceled, quote unquote, in this country. You know what I mean? And I think there needs to be equality and acceptance from all communities. So I'm for that. This does feel a little selloutish. I don't know. I hope this is for a genuine cause. I hope Dave is not just trying to make a profit off of this. In the old days, I would say I'm sure Dave is not trying to profit, but as I've gotten older, man, I don't trust none of these entertainers, to be honest. You know what I mean? Wait till you see the video on Alec Baldwin. I've really been watching this and just chilling because there's way too many unsolved Hollywood people who have been passing away for generations mysteriously, or like things have followed them. But we'll talk about that later. Y'all check it out. Let me know what y'all think.